Hello and welcome everybody to this new video. Today I will be showing you a few watchmaker locations. So I'll just go to the location. I cannot go inside of the factories sadly, but I will show you their locations and tell you a bit about their history. So today we are located in the city called Chaux-de-Fonds. This city was founded in 1656. It is the biggest center of the watchmaking industry in what is called the Watch Valley, which spreads from Geneva to Basel. So the city of Chaux-de-Fonds was partially burned down in 1794. It was rebuilt following a grid street pattern, which was very important for the watchmaking industry because of the sun. They would get as much light in as possible. So let's get on our way. Chaux-de-Fonds was where Louis Chevrolet was born, so the founder of Chevrolet was born in the city. I cannot tell you the year. I'll put it up. I'll put it up on the screen. So here we're arriving to our first location. Let's just park up here, which is Heuer. So Heuer was founded in 1860 by Edward Heuer in Saint-Imier, so the city you saw in the previous video. It started just as Heuer, and then Tag manufacturer bought out shares and it became Tag Heuer, and that was in 1985. On to the next one. So the next watchmaker will be Breitling. I'll show you the location and I'll tell you more about it at the location. So here we are arriving at Breitling, or Breitling, however you prefer to say it. I'll just stop by this garbage can. Well, a bit further, it stinks. So Breitling, 1884. As you can see here. So, as I was saying, Breitling was founded in 1884 by Léon Breitling. It was founded in Saint-Imier, so again the same town as Tag Heuer. It was founded by Léon Breitling, and then when he died it was passed on to his son and then to his grandson in 1935, which is called Willy. So his grandson is Willy. His children were not were not interested in continuing the business, so the Breitling factory in Chaux-de-Fonds, so this city, was closed in December of 1978. So after it was closed, it obviously reopened at some time in Chaux-de-Fonds, but I cannot find a date. But this is where the watches come out from, and there is the headquarters in another city called Grenchen, which is in the Swiss-German part of Switzerland. So before moving on to the next watchmaker, I have to eat, so I'll have a stop at a good old McDonald's. I'll see you right after.
A few moments later.
Well, good old reliable McDonald's always hits the spot. Here we have the airport of Chaux-de-Fonds. Let's go check it out real quick. There's an airplane right there. I believe it is a Pilatus, which is a Swiss. It's a PC-12. It's a Swiss brand of aircrafts. Anyway, back to the watches. Now let's go find some other manufacturers from around this place. A bit further there should be Patek Philippe and Jaquet Droz and probably something else that I forget, but we'll see. Let's go back this way. So here we have a, I don't know the name, but there's also a watch factory here. It's an old farm and they added that thing. So here we have Jaquet Droz. I'll just pull up here where I bother no one. Jaquet Droz was founded in around 1759 by Pierre Jaquet Droz, and he started working with his son. They later opened, they started with the Chaux-de-Fonds, with the production in Chaux-de-Fonds, then they opened production in London and somewhere in China, I believe. And now Jaquet Droz is part of Swatch Group. It was actually founded in 1738, and the date I told you, 1759, that's when Pierre Jaquet Droz actually started doing this full time. So here there's a little view of the factory, which is also still in Chaux-de-Fonds. So just above Jaquet Droz, which is there, we have Patek Philippe, also a very high-end watchmaker. Patek Philippe was founded in 1839 and it was named by its two founders, Anthony Patek and Adrien Philippe. Patek Philippe is also the oldest. It's one of the oldest watch makers in the world, with an uninterrupted watchmaking history since its founding. As of 2023, so this year, in the top 10 most expensive watches, in the world, the most expensive in the world, 9 out of the 10 are from Patek Philippe. The Patek Philippe Grandmaster chime holds the title for the most expensive watch ever sold at auction, with a price of 31.19 million. So it's easy to say that Patek Philippe makes some very expensive watches, and the most expensive in the world. Okay, well, we saw Patek Philippe and Jaquet Droz. Now we'll try to find something else. Here we can see stuff that got destroyed by it wasn't a tornado. Well, they don't really know yet, but it was a big downdraft / tornado that hit the city. I don't know if the GoPro will pick it up, but here it was very badly touched. Lots of roofs got blown away. About 4,000 to 5,000 buildings were impacted by this the storm that had winds of up to 214 kilometers an hour, and that's when the weather station peaked. So it doesn't read above that. So they're saying that it might have been even more than that. Lots and lots of trees got knocked down. This whole thing had its roof blown off, and it hit these factories over here. That's why there's all of these scaffoldings around, and everything is damaged. Luckily, this happened during what is called the watchmakers holidays here. So it's during the summer. They close for about a month or even more. So the factories were empty, especially here, because stuff entered the buildings as it flew through the windows. So here we have Cartier. So Cartier is not only a watchmaker; they are more of luxury goods. Basically, they make jewelry, leather, and watches. But here it's only a watch factory. Cartier was founded in 1847 by Louis François Cartier in Paris, I believe. Okay, so Cartier is the last factory we will be visiting in part of La Chaux-de-Fonds. Now we will move to another town that is just next to it, that is called Le Locle. So I have decided to make this a two-part video. So we're gonna end with Cartier, La Chaux-de-Fonds, and next video we will see the other factories in Le Locle. Thanks everyone for watching, and hope to see you in the next video.